Marketing Articles by Revoredo, marketing consultant and writer of HSM Management Brazil. The Great Mistake of Innovation. Amazingly, the video phone was not an item of the desired consumer scale value for the product telephone.
In salesman position, people have a way of thinking. In the position of buyer, has an entirely different one. It is a perfect case of split personality. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was invented more than 40 years and so far no one wanted to have a video phone. Put yourself now in the position of video phone users, and you will understand, easy, because it was a big failure. First, because all people, of Oyapock to Siberia, are always insecure about her appearance. People always feel less beautiful in images from any media. The vast majority of people have an obsession for privacy. The residential video phone call as a common telephone, it's also at inappropriate times, when people are in your relax, without makeup, in shorts and no shirt. And the obsession growing today for security? Strangers calling your house by mistake or by malicious intent and seeing you on the small screen? Need I say more? A wonderful innovation, but it was not an item of the scale of the list of consumer desired value to the product telephone.
Only consumers know the perfect product, the innovation perfect.
People want innovations? No. They want that every day is happy one more item, if not all at once, to the desired value of its range of desired value for all products. In fact, when consumers say products, they mean solutions for your valuables desired, he has stored in it, and which, neither himself has full consciousness. They want another innovation and wanted miniature TVs from Casio. The famous seems more is not. At first glance it would be a success. But nobody wanted to have a 5-inch TV. She almost does not exist in the market today because it simply was not an item of desired value of people for television product. Result of another outbreak of intuition.
The intuition, the most successful Casio, Exelimon.
The problem is that when the intuition of Casio or some other brother, there are 4 directors, founders of Casio, fails, as happened to Cassiopeia, the Casio's first mini-computer, the damage is great. I want to set an example now of a more innovation, however more than perfectly fitted on the value scale of the consumer. An example of a product that is an item of value that is at the highest point for scale value of the consumer to the product phone, the mobile. But this will be the final item of list for this product whose real name, given by whom has his perfect model in its range of value, the consumer, is communication person to person, the most private possible and that the manufacturer calls the telephone? We know the final item on the list? No, but we know where the complete list is. We just have to learn more and more exploring, and this is the hardest part, because if neither the owner, the consumer, streamlines, know all your items, to get to know them all. This condition is imperative for the survival of businesses.
View below in simplified form, the scale of the consumer desired value for all products.
To better understand, see the scale of the desired value for any consumer product by a small simplified graphic of your main items. Take for example the scale of value to the product music. In the numbered list below is listed the desired value and soon after, the corresponding solution, products, materialized. 1. Simply hearing the music, the theater presentations, to few people. 2. The sound for listening at home at any time, the sound recorded in gramophones, sound sucks. 3. The device to listen and learn new songs at low cost, radio. 4. The sound for portable listening on the go, portable radio. 5. The favorite music to listen everywhere, Walkman. 6. The high sound quality, the record player and stereo hi-fi. 7. The music portable high quality, the Discman. 8. Live music to see at home, TV. 9. Music chosen in live performance, the singer stopped at home, the video. 10. Previous item with image and sound quality, the DVD. 11. A device for listening to music, watch videos or anything else and that can store hundreds of high quality sound, transportable in his shirt pocket, the iPod, etc. Armed with a list of items of this scale, is much easier for the thinking heads of the Department of R&D to create an innovation with the market right buyer.
Does only Michael Dell of Dell Computers is aware of the misconception that is the innovation and its concept?
The interview with Thomas A. Stewart, editor of the Harvard Business Review, and Louise O'Brien, consultant editor of this magazine, reveals the lucidity and awareness of the principles of true science marketing of the president and founder of Dell Computers, Michael Dell. In this interview, he and his CEO Kevin Rollins teach that the excellence of your company is to know and monitor all the time the scale of the desired value of your buyer, not merely invent innovations pyrotechnics. Below, I transcribe a few sentences and then I make comments to each. MD Dell has changed what was the strategic factor in our industry, computers, which was the spending on R&D for the production of standard technology at the lowest cost. In the history of mankind, no company that has provided low cost had losses. An example to understand one of the aspects that he refers to this statement: the vast majority of people will never need a computer that has a processor speed greater than 2.5 MHz, for example. This configuration and its low cost makes this computer a desired high value for a huge number of people, increasing revenues and market share of the company. One wants to innovation is becoming the leading company. This reverse innovation of Michael Dell is the real innovation. The innovation that the customer wants. Hence the choice of the Dell standard technology at low cost and the high spending on R&D to create unique products leads to a niche strategy, not a broad-based strategy. Still, many companies continue to say that the winner is the one that spends more on R&D. Our competitors are not going to beat the Dell while spending a fortune on R&D and try to be companies' turn to invent. These two goals are mutually exclusive. Here he put the nail on the head. When he says companies' turn to invent refers to the notorious practice of innovation, the invention of new products, unbridled, who knows who goes to buy. Then, on the mutually exclusive goals, he refers to two choices that every company has before. Either fight to learn, research and monitoring to meet the desired range of consumer, that is, sell in the way the consumer want to buy, like Dell, or goes crazy with the production of innovations high tech, with its huge expenditure on R&D and the mistaken belief that the consumer only want new technologies, whatever they may be. He continues, if the reinvention is not for add value to the product, make the same product in a way that better serves the consumer, an incremental innovation, as they call those who support the innovation and its concept, an improvement in product desired by the consumer, but only by the pride of a proprietary technology. It is preferable to make partnerships. That is, if the issue is to have a rich company and market leader like Dell, you need to save the expense of vanity. The purpose of any business is profitability, by any lawful means. Sony is investing $1 billion and get back only $200 million in profit. Sony is inventing others. It invests in things that can be exciting, but they are not valued by the customer. Thus, cannot generate good returns. The real test of innovation is if the client is willing to pay for it. These last words of Michael Dell need comments.